Hi everyone, this is Stephanie from Little Cookie Co. I wanted to show you guys what kind of projector I use, what I thought about it, and how you set it up. I bought this projector about a few years ago now, and I bought it because this is pretty much what all the cookiers were using. I had no idea how to use a projector, never owned one before, I'm not really great with technology, so I followed suit and got one. You can find links to any of the cords and the Google Chromecast I have below. I do have lots of issues with it where when I was working on bigger cookie orders, it would freeze on me or it would disconnect from my phone, which is super frustrating. And sometimes the focus is not very sharp because the button gets a little bit loose. There are some people that rave about it and have no issues. Make sure you do your research and read the reviews online. So this is the AXA LED Pico Pocket Projector. Now what's great about having a projector on cookies is that you can basically draw or pipe any design you'd like. It makes it easier and basically lets you trace on top of your cookie. For people like me that can't write freehanded or, can't draw really well freehanded, this is amazing. It's such a game changer, especially if you're, wanting to grow your business, you wanted to take it to the next level. It really helps. Simple things like drawing, circles or certain, designs or words to make them consistent across all your cookies. This is what you need. So for this projector, when you get it in your package, it comes with this white projector here, and it also comes with a USB cable. It doesn't come with a plug or anything like that, so there are certain things that you need or have to buy to be able to use it properly. Keep in mind, I have an Android phone, I have a Samsung, so if you're using an iPhone or an iPad or a laptop, it may be different. You might need different cords, so this is specifically for an Android phone. So I just use one of my chargers, my old phone chargers here, to connect the USB part to be able to plug it into the wall. Okay, so the other thing that you're going to need to buy separately is a Google Chromecast. It comes with a long USB cord. The smaller end plugs into the Chromecast and the bigger end plugs into the charger that comes with it. This is going to let you connect your phone to the projector. So whatever's on the screen of your phone is going to be showing on the projector. So one extra cord that you will also need to get is this USB cord. And what happens is the Chromecast is actually too big to fit into the ports of the projector. So this cord allows you to connect your Chromecast to the projector. Okay, so let's talk about the stand that holds up the projector to point down at the cookie. So here's a cheap stand I got off Amazon, and it's kind of nice because it folds flat and it also adjusts its height. So here you've got the feet that you can pull out, and then underneath, if you flip it upside down, you have a knob here that you can loosen or tighten, and then you can turn your stand either way. And then at the base, you also have a little knob that you can loosen, and that allows you to tilt the head down or more, upwards, more straight, and then you can tighten it to keep it in place. And at the very top, you have a lever here that if you open it up, you're able to move the head up quite a bit. So again, if your projector, you can put it higher or lower, wherever you'd like. And at the very top, you have another little knob here that lets you move the head around to make sure if your projector is pointing straight downwards or a little bit at an angle, however you need it. So let's go ahead and connect our projector. So you want to make sure that the little square here that projects is always facing downwards, and at the back of the projector you have a little area where the screw goes in. So the top of your stand here, you have a screw, and you want to make sure to get that in there and just screw it on. I'll show you on the back what it looks like when you screw it in. Once you've screwed your projector, don't go crazy tight because it is hard sometimes to unscrew it if you do it too tight. You can always use that little knob and adjust the projector to make sure that the little window that's actually projecting with the light is facing downward. Alright, now to connect all our cables. So the cable that came with the projector that has two weird ends on this side and a smaller end on the other side, we're going to connect this first. So I have my old phone charger here, and I'm going to connect that USB there, and we're going to go ahead and plug it into the plug. Leave that end, you don't need it, it can just hang there, don't worry about it. And the other end, which is the smaller end, is going to go on the side of our projector. And now we're going to take our Google Chromecast, and we have it all connected here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this end into the wall. And then I'm going to take my Chromecast, which is also connected to that extra piece that I had to buy. So make sure that everything's connected properly. And we're going to connect it to the top of the projector. Now this piece doesn't quite go all the way in, or it doesn't look like it goes all the way in, but it's okay. The most important part is when you have these two connected, one on the top and one on the side, your projector will not run out of batteries. If you don't have the one on the side connected at all times, eventually it will run out of battery and you'll have to charge it, which takes forever. So make sure that you have these two ports, the one on the side and the one on the top, plugged in at the same time into the wall plug, and you'll be good to go for hours and hours on end. Okay, so first thing what you want to do is go to your cell phone, go to your settings, go into display, and go into screen timeout and choose the maximum option you have, whether it doesn't time out at all, or my maximum is 10 minutes. You don't want your screen timing out and going dark, because then your projection will go dark. So now to go and turn on the projector. So you hold down this button here. Keep in mind this is upside down, the projector. So this is the bottom left button. It takes a few seconds to turn on, and your projector is going to be upside down. You have these buttons up, down. The middle button is your select button. So you want to scroll over to your settings here, select in the middle button, scroll up to your projection. It's still upside down. Select projection, and then keep scrolling upwards until you see the font. It says invert front, and that will be facing okay. Now it's facing you. So now you want to scroll down to the USB option and select, and then scroll over one to the black USB cable and select. Now this will connect it to the USB, which is our Chromecast. So my Chromecast just plays photos randomly until I connect and project my phone. So this is what's on display right now on my projector, which means that it's connected. Once you have your projector on and it's connected to your USB, now you need to go to your phone and you need to connect your phone to the projector. So you need the Google Home app. So you need to download that if you don't have it, and you have to set up your Chromecast. So the Chromecast basically talks to your phone and projects the image. So mine is called Dining Room TV. So I click that and I cast my screen, which means now whatever's on my screen for the cell phone will be on the cookie. You can see now I have my picture of my logo here. And then if you just, resize, you zoom in, zoom out, it will zoom in, zoom out on the projector. If it's too small, you can always turn your phone sideways and you can see I have a little bit of a wider screen now projecting. And again, resize it by zooming in or zooming out if it's too big or too small. And you just play around until you find the right size for your cookie. So make sure you place your cookie there and that you size it appropriately for whatever you want to do on your cookie. And then you go ahead and you pipe it on there. There's also this little wheel at the bottom end of your projector here. And if you scroll it up and down, you will adjust the focus on your image. So if your image is out of focus, you can just roll this up and down to get it back in focus on top of your cookie. And that's it. That's what your projector looks like all set up, and how we use it to make designs on our cookies. And that's exactly how we project onto our cookies. So now you know our secret. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll link all the cords and Chromecast info below in the description of the video. Thank you again so much for watching, and happy baking!